Oftentimes, after taking a tissue paper pattern out of the envelope and using it, it's a struggle to get it all folded back up and get it to fit back into the envelope neatly. So this will help. First, you want to iron your tissue paper pattern pieces to get them nice and flat and smooth and eliminate any previous creases or wrinkles. And this is a good thing to do before you use the pattern anyway, to get it nice and flat for when you go to cut out your fabric. So with your iron set on a low setting and no steam, you'll just iron that paper with a constantly moving motion. You don't want to scorch your paper. And if the low setting isn't enough, you can increase your heat setting little by little. Each iron is different, so test yours to be sure you're not going to burn anything. So once all of your tissue paper pattern pieces are nice and flat, you want to do this to all of the pieces, even the big chunks of pattern that you didn't cut out. We want to make sure those are all nice and flat. So to start folding this, you want to start with your bigger pieces, and then we're just going to start layering pieces on top. And here's another piece that didn't get cut out and used. So you want to go from the bigger pieces down to the smaller pieces. So then here's my smaller pieces. Those are all pressed flat as well. So once we have a nice stack of these, we're going to start folding. And the goal is to get all of these edges folded inside so we get a nice, neat package. So I'm going to fold this over. And then we're going to use the iron again and press that crease. So you're gonna make sure your crease there's no wrinkles. And we're just going to iron that.
Hey, sorry for the interruption, but Emily here, and I want to tell you about a super cool offer that I have for you from Craftsy. If you don't know what Craftsy is, it is an online community with resource of millions of creative and like-minded makers where members can find endless inspiration, advance the skills you already have, or discover a new favorite hobby or craft that you've always wanted to try. Craftsy offers more than 2,000 exciting classes in over 20 popular categories, everything from sewing and crochet to baking and painting. The classes are broken down into easy to follow lessons and are led by friendly, award-winning instructors like me who share creativity, wisdom, and provide step-by-step tutorials. I loved Ashley Huff's sewing class on how to sew super cute skirts. I'm not much of a garment sewer myself, but she had so many approachable tips and tricks on how to make this pattern so easy with her instruction. And I also loved Brenda KB Anderson's crochet class on how to crochet rainbow home decor because, let's be honest, who doesn't love a giant rainbow pillow? She also had some amazing tips on how to turn your work when making curves in crochet. I got so inspired by Heather Thomas's class on creative finishing and edging for her quilt, and she reminded me just how awesome and fun it can be to embellish the finished edges of your quilt. She also taught me a new method for how to make the corners of my quilts even more precise. And a huge thank you to Craftsy for sponsoring today's video. The cool thing is though, as a Craftsy member, you will also have access to live stream tutorials where experts answer questions, share tips, and engage with the Craftsy community in real time, which I absolutely love. So the first 1,000 people to click on the link in the video description will get a full year of premium membership for Craftsy for only $1.49. So click the link below and let's get creative together.
And that's going to help keep everything nice and smooth and flat. And if you do get wrinkles as you are doing this, next time you take the tissue paper pattern out, you're just going to press it anyway before you use it to cut out your fabric. So I'm going to fold all of these edges in. So you can fold in half. I'm going to fold in thirds for this one. And as it starts getting smaller and smaller, you can check and see if it will fit. So I'm actually going to fold this just a little bit more because this is getting close to the size I need it to. And then I'll fold those edges in. And then just iron those creases. And ironing really helps to get those to lay good and flat. Then I'm just going to fold this down one more time and press that. And then all of your tissue paper pattern pieces will fit neatly and tidily back into the pattern envelope. So you can keep all of your instructions and pattern pieces together. And after you're done using your pattern, you can get it all back into this nice, neat package easily and without frustration.